do that. It's not going to happen in a year. So you actually have to have time and investment, and things like time and patience and investment are not instincts that a lot of us as organizers have. You know, we're moving from campaign to campaign. You need to be able to set time to invest in operations like this. The other thing, and I alluded to this earlier, and Mark touched on this a little bit, but where Acorn really failed with their dues-paying membership operation of digital and technical and data strategies that are necessary to actually sustain those operations and build those operations. You know, I think Acorn and many other groups are really guilty early on this like myth of the digital divide, that our members aren't online. I think finally that's put to bed, but I think a lot of our community organizations are still rooted in old school tactics that they don't think enough about. What database are they going to use? How are they going to use that database? How are they going to use that database to more effectively build relationships with our members? Because, you know, that's the way we're going to actually keep sustaining a dues-paying membership model. It's not, you know, again, these are not members that we just want to call once a year to ask them to renew their dues. These are people that we want to come out to meetings, build new chapters, grow and build into statewide organizations. So using a database where you can actually more efficiently do outreach and engagement with the members in your local campaign or local chapter is something that really is necessary. Integration of online and offline tools, online and offline organizing, you know, identifying people online and bringing them offline and vice versa. These are strategies that organizations need to think about if they're going to build and maintain operations like this. I mean, I think, you know, again, there's also one other component that I think we're working with partners on, and I think it's a problem with community organizations just in terms of their structure, but there is a real void among community organizations in terms of programs and departments for cultivating individual and small donors. You know, there's a lot of work towards competing for grants and foundations, competing for a lot of investment, building small and individual donor bases. And I think there's problems that, like, I mean, that's a problem, but I think there's also problems with how we build that going forward. You know, we started a program at NYCC called the Friends of NYCC, which was Alana was very much a part of when we first started it, which was getting allies in wealthier, more progressive, generally more white communities to network with their contacts and network with their friends and neighbors, and let them know that there was this opportunity to invest in an organization like NYCC where you're investing not in a campaign, not on your particular issue, but actually investing in the infrastructure for building power for low-income communities of color, and like using that as the like recruitment point. I think there is a problem that we discuss on, you know, as you start a donor base when the individual changing for the
seat for minutes to do.
Great question.
Our department for social change. Excited
for this year.